With this, I would request Dr. Pramath Raj Sinha, founder and chairman for Harappa Education, to deliver his address.
Thank you, Sudhir. Thank you for inviting me. It's great to see such a distinguished set of speakers here. Good morning, Carolyn Kongwar Deshmukh ji from Madhya Pradesh. We haven't had a chance to work together. And Monica ji, I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but I will not take too long. I've been assigned 10 minutes and I'll try to keep within that. The theme of the inaugural session has these 4 E's: excellence, I'm trying to remember, equal access, employability, and there's one more, which is remind me, Sudhir, the expansion. Right, exactly. And if I look at the 4 E's, I think in India we've done an excellent job of expansion. All over the country, we've increased the gross enrollment ratio by leaps and bounds in the last 10, 15 years. The private sector has played a very important role in helping with that expansion. But the government also has played a very important role in that expansion. And so institutions have expanded almost exponentially. You can add another E in the last 5-10 years. And indeed, today, every day we hear of an announcement of a new university or a new skilling program, and so on and so forth. The challenge, however, has been on the other 3 E's of excellence, of equal access, as well as an employability. And while that has been a big challenge, and all of us know about the challenges, and we tend to always in discussions like this focus on all the problems, I would like to submit that for us in India today, we have to start looking at this as a big opportunity rather than a challenge. And I think the efforts that are being made in all of the states, we've heard about Telangana and Kerala and MP and Uttarakhand and the Konkan region, and we'll hear, I'm sure, from the others as well today, whether it's UP or other states, is the efforts are really because there's a massive opportunity. And I think all of us are really trying to do our best to see how can we capture that opportunity. I would like to really, in the little time I have, make a case for why using technology smartly and intelligently is the only way to capture the opportunity that we have, and of course to meet the challenges of excellence and equal access and employability. If you look at the numbers that we have in our country, about 40 million or about 4 crore students are supposedly today enrolled in institutions around the country. As we all know, a lot of those institutions are not very high quality. So out of that 4 crore students, my guess is that maybe 1 crore or less are really getting a quality education that they deserve. Most of them are not getting the kind of quality education that they deserve. So there's a challenge of improving the quality of these institutions. But then if you look at our projections, if you look at our aspirations in the new education policy of taking our GER to 50%, the numbers suggest that this number of 40 million or 4 crores can actually become 90 million or 9 crores over the next 10, 15, 20 years. Now the numbers are easy to calculate, but how are we going to cater to these numbers? So my first submission is that by building more classrooms and finding more faculty to teach in these classrooms, we will never be able to meet the demand. And therefore, for a lot of young people currently in college and young people to come, the only way to give them access is by the use of online and digital learning. We have no choice. I am not saying that online and digital will replace classroom learning. I'm not even getting into the argument whether it is better or worse. There I have a view, which I will come to. But the truth is, अगर हम online और technology use करके शिक्षा को लोगों तक नहीं पहुंचाएंगे, तो there is no way of reaching out to people just by building more physical universities and infrastructure and classrooms. और उन क्लासरूम में पढ़ाने वाले इतने अध्यापक और शिक्षक मिलेंगे ही नहीं. We cannot find the teachers that will be required for those classrooms. It is humanly impossible. सारे human race की history में we have never had to educate so many people so quickly. So the old model of building a classroom which has a certain number of students, a certain teacher-student ratio, the teacher teaches a certain number of contact hours, there's a teaching load, the arithmetic will not add up to meet the demand that we have. And so the only solution to break that logjam, to break that bottleneck, that constraint, is to use this medium that we are using today to reach out to many, many, many more people than would be physically possible, to have recorded lectures and recorded online classes that people can watch in their own time when they want it. And that really is the crux of the argument I want to make. This is exactly why, having built infrastructure and brick and mortar institutions, I'm now building something which is online through Harappa Education. So this is my first submission. The second submission I have is that this is the only way that you can not only provide equal access, but you can also provide excellence. Where does excellence really come from? Excellence comes from having great teachers. At the base level, the necessary condition is that you must have great teachers. Now, not everybody is a great teacher, and great teachers that are there cannot teach everybody. But technology precisely enables you to do that. Today, what is happening is that some of the best teachers in the world are not teaching a class of 50, 100, 200, 300. They are able to teach a class of lakhs at one time. And my submission is that in India, we have to start creating classes and online courses that will be taken by lakhs of people because the teacher is so popular. To give you an example, Professor Tarun Khanna, who teaches at Harvard Business School, has a course on entrepreneurship. Abhi entrepreneurship ki baat ho rahi thi. Satyajit Rajan ji ne uski example di. Now, Tarun Khanna's course, which actually gives examples of Indian entrepreneurship, is available for free on edX. And his course is taken every year by 500,000. 5 lakh log uske courses lete hain. So ye quality bhi hai, and it is reaching out to lots of people, and the course is available for free. Anybody can take it. You, I, anybody can take it. Now, yes, you will say कि भाई लोगों के पास access नहीं है, bandwidth नहीं है, technology नहीं है. I believe that that problem is getting solved very quickly, and it will get solved faster than trying to build a classroom to the village. Device village में पहले पहुंचेगा, classroom बनाने में बहुत time लगा. 70 साल में हम नहीं बना पाए, तो उसको बनाना बड़ा मुश्किल है, लेकिन डिवाइस पहुंचाना ज्यादा आसान है. And I think that problem is going to get solved faster with the telecom companies in investing. So excellence and equal access भी टेक्नोलॉजी से ही सॉल्व होगा. एक्सपेंशन के लिए भी टेक्नोलॉजी चाहिए. एंड द लास्ट थिंग आई विल से इज कि जहां तक एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी का सवाल है, हमने टेक्निकल और फंक्शनल सब्जेक्ट्स पे एम्फसाइज किया है ज्यादातर. ऑल आवर कोर्सेज आर फोकस्ड ऑन कि let's teach them a technology, let's them teach functional skills, but I believe fundamentally कि हम जो basic foundational skills हैं वो नहीं पढ़ा रहे हैं अपने schools में and colleges में, and that can also be done through technology. My belief is that there are 5 essential skills that we are missing. While entrepreneurship is important, there are some core skills, some foundational skills before entrepreneurship that we want to teach our students and young people. Number 1, how do you think? आप सोचें कैसे और आपकी सोच कैसे होनी चाहिए, so that you can think properly through a situation. Number 2, problem solve कैसे करते हैं? What is a systematic way of looking at a problem and solving a problem? Number 3, communication. ये हम सब जानते हैं कि brilliant से brilliant लोग अगर communicate नहीं कर सकते हैं तो they are not effective. Number 4, the ability to work with each other, the ability to work in teams, which is collaboration, teamwork. And number 5, self awareness and अपने आप को किस तरह से एक्चुअलाइज करना, बेटर बनाना, अपने आप की पोटेंशियल को कैसे रियलाइज करना, उसके लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं. ये 5 जो सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, थिंकिंग, सॉल्विंग, कम्युनिकेटिंग, कोलैबोरेटिंग एंड लीडिंग, एज इन लीडिंग योरसेल्फ, ये मेरे हिसाब से एसेंशियल स्किल्स हैं विच वी हैव टू टीच ऑल आवर यंग पीपल. हम अपने पुराने यूनिवर्सिटीज की बहुत बात करते हैं कि एंशिएंट तक्षशिला और विक्रमशिला और नालंदा एक्सीलेंट यूनिवर्सिटीज थे. Their whole premise was कि पहले ये foundational skills लोग सीखें, उसके बाद लोग specialize करें. And that is the big agenda that I think the online education has also to bring to all our people. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And I wish you all the success with this conference. Thank you, Sudhir. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pramath Raj Sinha ji, for that address.